Got all my details sorted here. We should be good to go. Hell yeah. Set all of our accuracy coefficients. Awesome possum.
Ready. On the way. Ready for orders. Standing by.
Alright, set up all these forces around here, set up some Overwatch elements above as well. Let's grab some Sons of Sec because they've got a really good anti-armor team to deploy right there. And then in front, we'll put a bunch of infantry everywhere. I'm thinking about keeping it just infantry only, but we'll
Awaiting
see.
orders.
Send in
orders.
Goat Team
On the
6.
Modidic, how you doing, buddy?
Hiya, you prepped for the 100-month badge?
So Mod, I think I can only do them in 1-year increments and then half-year increments, and then there's a certain point in the year, I think it's after 5, where it only becomes 1-year increments, so that would be what? 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 56. The next badge would be in 2 months. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember... Wait, no, that's for 60. Wait, 72, 84, 96. Yeah, the 8-month is... Yeah. So I think we have an 8-month badge. I got them set up so long ago, but I guess we'll figure it out. I think we'll do a few chimeras around this site as well. It's super barren over here. I'm gonna be honest, this was like the final part of the map of like everything developed, so it's I think the most lackluster part in my opinion, but you know, just an extra thing to get cleared.
Awaiting orders.
Here, no, that's Brood. We don't want to do the Gene Stealers yet.
Ready for orders. Waiting.
But I wouldn't mind some corrupted whatchamacallits.
Standing by.
Normally you don't use these because they're super buggy. Well, not buggy, actually, they work fine, it's just they're really frame intensive.
Ready.
But I'll put a few down for fun, because why not?
Oh, fuck, what's it called? It's... I can't fucking remember the name of it. Give me a sec. Basically, it's a side story that's, for some reason, the length of a full
Also, I'm going to be drinking a little bit because I'm a bit bored
just a
this
load of
weekend,
fat
and
legion
I'm
iron
finally
hands
able to, like,
and fucking salamanders fighting a load of dinosaurs.
have a
It's
little bit
terrible.
more time on my hands, so I'm just going to enjoy today.
And
And then go to bed after the Stillwater op, and then tomorrow I'll be working my butt off.
No,
Yeah, the Damnation of Pythos is fucking bullshit. Don't even bother. Like, most of the books, like, if someone told you to skip them, I'd be like, give them a chance. That one, don't even bother. It's terrible. It's the only one I gave 0 stars. It's absolutely awful.
Okay, I don't even really want to do it so I can read Master of Mankind and
I'm
get it
alright.
over with, but like...
Oh, it's so good.
There's just a lot of
books
dev
you
work
should
to do,
definitely
and I'm
read
going to
are
start
the
on it
first
today.
Um,
And I'm a little behind on mission,
the first
or not
edit is
mission,
really good.
video editing
Legion
too,
is
so.
my favorite book ever. No Fear is really good. Angel Exterminatus and Betrayer are really good. Scars I would give a read.
Alright,
And if you like Scars, The Path of Heaven.
can I give you guys the brief real quick?
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Alright guys, it's really simple. We're gonna try to take out one of Chaos's last bastions on the northern side of the map. Actually, this is their last one. So we're at the new airfield we took last time. Bridge is marked with that tan color. Hopefully it's not destroyed, otherwise Air's gonna have a really annoying time to rally over. The main bastions of Chaos have been marked, and then there's a general marker in the middle that doesn't represent anything except that it's a battalion sized of about 1,500, which shouldn't be an issue for you guys because you've been killing all over 2,000 heretics recently, so everything's good. Expect them to have a spearhead, or excuse me, a bridgehead here that you'll have to fight through, but a majority of them are keeping to the island, possibly to try to flank us later. Any questions?
One thing. We do not have our tankers today. Has someone told you about that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to say now.
For some reason, all our tankers decided today was the day that we're going to go on LOA simultaneous.
Well, how much air do you have?
Me and Maris.
Huh.
We additionally do have the reserve of the foundry to drop a fucking armature.
You're gonna have a lot
We're
to
trying
do
to see-
today.
Trying to see if that's needed.
There are some Hydras out there, but they're in positions that hopefully won't fuck you up too much. Good luck.
To be
Alright,
fair,
I'm
we
letting Steve. I'm letting E going off the fucking chain. Give me a minute.
We
Good
should be
luck.
able to use a lot of the terrain, to be fair, to our advantage. It's quite hilly, so you
Marius,
we should be able to
restrictions removed.
hide from vehicles and get around
I'm sure that's gonna cause no problems whatsoever.
infantry.
Go away.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, okay, there's literally 1,500 enemies in this AO, alright? Like, just do what you need to do. I'm drinking my own elderflower liqueur. Have fun.
I'm hearing that we're all having a nice time drinking alcohol during this up. This is-
Hell yeah.
Alright. So the basic plan is we are going to move to the vicinity of...
Alright. They have their plan on the map, basically. Get to the bridge, cross it. They've got everything divided. Then they're going to do a little, like, turnaround right here around our little fun Jurassic Park middle area. And we'll see how things go. Since we're going outside the, like, central area, there's going to be a lot less, like, specialized units. I'll probably be able to drop off, like, an Armiger or something here, but there's not going to be any Knights. There's not going to be any Warhounds. There's not going to be any heavy stuff, because those were positioned here. There is some heavy stuff here. There's one heavy thing here, and then this is Hell Island, because that's, like, their main bastion. So don't expect anything super crazy. This is literally just hitting an outline position. What about Warpery? Oh, there's going to be Warpery. Yeah, I can do that whenever I want. Probably not going to do a Bloodthirster, but, you know, anything's possible. I also do have Harbiners if I really want to be mean. Actually, I probably could get away with those because it's only air today, so we'll see how things go. And then later tonight will be Stillwater, and then after Stillwater, I'm going to bed because the weather is great, and I'm bringing back my Sunday hikes. How y'all doing? Let's see. We had another stream today. That was Cole's op. That was a very messy debrief, for lack of a better term. I feel for Cole because he had the op going one way, but you know, it doesn't always execute the plan. Add the fact that it's PvP, and unless you've been doing this game for a very long time, you can't really predict how the player base is going to act in that sort of scenario. So I feel for him a bit. But at the same time, I did try to, like, when he asked me earlier today, he's like, hey, like, a lot of people didn't sign up, and we had a conversation about it. I'm like, yeah, it's probably because, you know, it's PvP. People, at least in my community, have a bit of a stigma on that, so. I'm going to be honest, that was definitely his least impressive op, because the parts where it started potentially getting good, one of them was okay. I was expecting us to be fully, like, pushed off of that C-130 site, and I kind of wish that he, like, spam spawned to make us, like, either kill us or make us run, because that would have put some pressure on there. And then same with the plane taking off. I wish he really spammed. Instead, I think he gave leeway for the Op4 players to come in and try to do something, which is why what I noticed towards the end. But we didn't really, like, it was a bit boring. Actually, it wasn't a bit, it was very boring. I do give him credit. One second. Yep.
Can you put down an Armiger inside that hangar, though?
Which type?
Just the normal, like, Imperial Armiger.
Okay. I will give Cole credit, but give me one moment. I gotta remember how to spell this thing.
Awaiting orders.
Do I do it without crew?
Awaiting orders.
Because I've never spawned one for the player base before. Hold on.
Everything that they ask you to
Revy,
do.
can you check in there and make sure I did it right?
Yep, put down.
Because it still is registered as blue instead of empty.
I think they are... We've had an AI in them, I think.
What the fuck? Otherwise, you might have to ask Zemio how to do it because I might
I
not.
don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, all I know is the ways to spawn it with, like, I don't know how to do it without an AI. I thought that was something you did in, like, Eden or something.
That's a lot of bodies.
Yeah. But again, to give Cole credit, he at least kept some of us engaged and entertained with some really fun little AI instances that made people feel super paranoid. And I didn't ruin their fun because I knew immediately it was AI or RCs, but I'm like, nah, I'll just let them enjoy things. But yeah, no, he did his best to recover it, but yeah, like PvP, it's a very fickle thing to balance. Based off of what he was going for, I think he should have given Op 4 more lives, but at the same time, that probably would have gotten less people to show up because that just leaves wiggle room for Op 4 to fuck around. And based off of the sound that, like, Op 4 were supposed to have, like, explosive drones and shit to insta-kill Blue 4 in a one-life op, yeah, no, I'm kind of glad that that wasn't noticed because it would have been...
Since you're the first one there, feel free to move
it would have been a
group of marker
very
if it's
salty
in a position
debrief.
where the enemy can see you.
Roger, will do.
I want us assembling
But
behind
oh well,
the hill where
shit
we can't be
happens.
spotted. As well, if you get there first, could you get some
That was
recon
his
done
last op, though, for
on
his
the, enemy
rotation.
positions
So,
across the bridge?
we've got Charlotte and
Absolutely.
MacMarine that are going to start Zeusing after this.
The 711 to Overlord.
Starting,
squad brief's not ready to go, but we're
think
waiting
Wednesday.
for a Sergeant hard case to load in.
So,
Acknowledge.
Miner's going to Zeus his last op on Monday because he slept in and forgot to, you know, come in for the previous one. I think we're going to start MacMarine Wednesday, and then Charlotte's going to start Saturday. I'm just not sure if I'm going to keep Charlotte on the Saturday slot. I might try to move her to another slot. But then again, I might not have any other slots because Monday's going to be taken over by Antistasi Halo, I think. Alright, shots are going out on air.
Understood.
It's the autocannon shooting. But yeah, goal is to get to 1,500, and once we get there, I'm just going to see spawning. Because the goal is meant to be 1,000, but yeah, things happen. I've been told not to put Spartans in the AO because that'll break things, but we'll see. I've just been doing a lot of research on balancing, and, you know, whatever happens, happens. Please do not drive into the water. Silly AI. Uh-oh.
Solid copy.
Ooh, good thing I moved him.
Welcome.
Other vehicle got smacked. Now, funny enough, he's still firing with the heavy bolter.
Overlord, this is Bastion.
What
near
side?
group
Probably
marker,
the
don't seem to be
Innies.
taking
Trying
fire
to take
currently.
over things from the UNSC as a Covenant
So the
invasion
711
starts.
pushing out to group and back now.
Because that seemed like the most
Long
fun thing
range
to do.
check.
Good check.
This is 1-2. We're going to be delayed a moment. We're waiting on a late joiner.
Looks like Air is still harassing this position. I meant to end key that, but that's fine. Anything that's damage, I'm just going to end key to disable. Just so I can then remove it from play, because I want to keep the performance okay.
Roger.
And then Chaos Pilots and whatnot, we'll just add them to the group. Hey Valk, let me know when you finish the thing. I'll task you on another thing, and then, I mean, we should be good to go. I guess I'm going to task you on a lab facility then, after the other thingamajig. And I got to figure out what we're doing next. Some long-range drops over here. I'm just gonna end keep that. Remove the bodies from play back here that are dead. And I guess the cook-off also killed that. Awesome. So I want to keep those wrecks for ambience for later, but everything else I can just remove. Just gotta make sure I don't auto-sprint out of here. Alright, and like that, the war begins. I am going to follow on with some Valkyrie deployments on the north. The vehicle, not you, you chucklehead. And let's go. Why am I scrolling? We have a search box. Helps if I put crew in it.
Awaiting orders.
Then I always like to change the pylons out for the non-insta-killing weapons. I'll do a few bombs because they do use them because it's funny.
On the way.
And I gotta find a spot to spawn in another one that won't do that, but you know, they like to do it anyway. I got the Hydras now firing. I have a few defensive ones. What? Oh, that's debris from the one that exploded. Okay, I'm like, why is there random stuff around? It's kind of weird. You have a Valkyrie that just landed in the middle. And I don't know what's disabled on it or not, but they just kind of ran right into the group here. Looks like that's gonna not matter too much though, because everything here just got wiped. We have some statics on the bridge. Looks like one of them just got shot up. The heavy cannon firing.
This is Overlord message. Overlord message.
What's that one doing?
If you have eyes on the
There seems to be something a little different. We got all these Ogrins, and then we got something a little...
artillery positions if needed.
Just something a little different there.
Roger, you're talking the location on the southeast side of the island. Moving on.
I don't know what that one's about. All I'm saying is it looks a little different there, you know? Could be wrong, who knows, but looks a little strange about that. You gotta love the cinematic shots that stuff like that creates, though. There goes the other one. So they also talked about deploying an Armiger, which I put back here, but I'm not sure they... Oh, they're getting artillery out. Haven't seen them use arty in a hot second. That's nice.
1-2 Overlord, we have visual on the bridge.
Copy that.
All right, we're gonna start trying to plug the gap with.
Breaker to Big Boss and all units. Be advised, we faced
Standing by.
heavy
On the way.
fighting on our landing zone. It is mostly clear. Do be aware of trees.
Waiting. Understood.
Then militia I'm gonna have as the guys moving around in the
Ready
towns.
for orders.
Everything's pre-garrisoned, which is good.
Awaiting orders.
Overlord, this is Bastion. Bridge
I don't-
looks clear at this time. Not seeing any mortar impact.
One of my personal
currently.
policies is unless I have a specific reason to use it, I generally don't use artillery. And that's mainly because I have bad use cases with arty. The person I replaced as the top guy for Arma 3 Zeusing would artillery us to no end, and it was no fun. So I tend not to use arty unless, like, one, it's preset in the mission, and two, I need to, like, push them out of somewhere. But these guys, they're good at just kind of setting themselves up. Zemio did a bomb strike right there and kind of hurt himself on that one. Dropped that one a little too low.
Sorry. JTAC, this is Bastion.
But, like,
Eyes on
I'm
a
very
current
particular
lasers
about when
currently,
I put arty in an AO.
not
And this
far
isn't
past
one of them
the
because these guys
past
move
offshore.
quick enough. They have me commissioned to basically kill... this number needs to get to 1,000 every op. And we've been able to smash that very easily, and I haven't needed to use any arty at all, you know? Now, an example of where I would use artillery in an op is if, let's say, there's a campaign I'm working on for, like, some African Congo stuff. That one will have some arty use here and there, but that's mainly to push the players in and out of positions because some areas I'm going to be incredibly aggressive in that campaign. But the players will also have their own artillery to work with as well at times. But that one is going to be something a little different than what I've normally done. And it's going to be very, very bloody if the player base wants it to be, so we'll see how that goes.
Standing by. Solid copy.
Yeah, you got over mission 7 of these guys, which happened, I think, last week or the week before, got him to, like, 2,000 kills. That was nuts. It was, like, 2,100 something by the end. Yeah, exactly. I'm not here to squad wipe the players. I'm here to give them a good time. So, you know, squad wiping with an Earthshaker isn't my, you know, in the cards for me there.
Overlord, this is I'm not sure if it was your RT or the air, but I just saw that leaving turret get taken out.
I agree, but there's a difference between having good cinematics and having good playability.
All hammer call signs, stand by to advance.
Yeah, these things are still smoking, and that's my issue, because they're constantly creating particle effects. Which negatively impacts frames, so I'm going to remove these.
Look at that.
But eventually these guys are going to have to make an advance along these bridges here. Looks like they killed majority of the turrets, only the one in the middle right there is not taken. But the thing is, I'm also very defensive about this campaign. How would I word this? I have this campaign for the 31st very, very optimized, and my Zeusing for them is also very, very optimized. So I don't really do a lot of cinematics, because we have to basically create a massive kill count. So anything that's on the cinematics is going to consume server resources, and if I'm already having to micro at least 1,000 infantry, plus the vehicle complement, that's already going to be very frame intensive, so everything else I do for this community is for that optimization in mind. Also, they just already that position, so I'm going to be spawning stuff behind here instead.
On the way.
But we're already like a 15th of the forces down. They haven't even stepped foot on the island yet, so I'm going to slow down a little bit, let them come in. So, Cal, sometimes when I get my air support in, the air support will bomb the shit out of the players. And that's just fair game at that point, because I like to let the AI do what they can. But there's been a few mass cases caused by air assets, or airstrikes and whatnot. But again, I don't want to do that every time, because then people are going to associate, oh, okay, if I play this off by this Zeus, I'm probably going to die in an airstrike. And then they're less likely to play. So again, it's a balancing act. I know you guys want to see all of their fun ruined and whatnot, but, you know, that's what makes it even funnier, in my opinion, when it actually happens. When they make the critical mistake and they get blown away.
Full call signs.
Even when I'm quote-unquote going easy on them.
Shell zones 4 and 5 are still under fire.
Because at that point, they can't even blame me for it. It's a mistake of their own hubris, but, you know, that's just me. I'm trying to think where I want... We're probably going to have units coming from this hilltop, units coming from down on that side, units coming from the left. I just have to watch this perimeter wall, because this is Jurassic Park right here. Huh. But as they come in, as I said, I don't really want to spawn anymore, because I want them to actually come across. But we'll see how things go. We see one of their assets on fire because... Oh, I thought I spawned another Hydra over here. I guess I was wrong. I do have a lot of autocannon vehicles and stuff that can shoot at air if they fly low and slow. I thought I had a second Hydra then at least somewhere else in the AO, but I guess I negated it because I was feeling nice. I could have sworn I had another one internally somewhere. And someone just died, one of the pilots. Oh, no, it was this right here, and it got blown up, and there's a dead crew body for that. So, okay, they already got it, and I already deleted it. So I guess I only had 2 Hydras, but oh well.
Oh, the 711 to
Person that
Overlord,
died was one of the
crossing the
pilots.
bridge now.
Yep. So that'll respawn in
Copy
about
that.
60 seconds. Wasn't there 2 in the latest POG op? What do you mean? 2 of what? There's the air asset respawning. War dog! Hope they've got guns forward. Oh no.
Oh, the 711 just like pilot hit. Jumping.
Well, I was landing him so we would have a cinematic thing right here. I wasn't expecting that to happen. He was meant to basically then walk over and then harass them as they'd come over and get blown away. I wasn't expecting air to land behind it.
711 vehicles to repair.
I don't see an LZ marker there either. Oh. No, I'm gonna get...
Still break into position. There is an armature. Be advised.
Well, that wasn't part of the plan. That was just me trying to make something cinematic as people crossed. Well, that's a drink. Well, I'm not evil. I didn't know it would land right there. Or the player base would land right there. That wasn't part of the plan. It's just how it ended up playing out. See, it's stuff like that, where it's like, it wasn't part of the plan, it just happened. It's gonna slowly work its way up here. It got finished eating the Ogrins. Issue is there's a tank right here also shooting at him. What the heck happened there?
Hello, this is 711 to Overlord. Enemy armature down.
Alright, let's spawn some infantry. But see, therein lies my point. There will still be evil things that happen. It's just I don't mean for that to happen on purpose. That's the difference.
Awaiting orders. Copy. On the way.
Okay, I've had like 4 or 5 shots of this liqueur that I've made here. I'm already feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Oh, and Drunk Me is a bit of an asshole. Drunk Meat likes to do a lot of freebies, but that's usually only for pay for pain. Blame it on the alcohol? Yeah, I don't think Zemia will buy that one, Chief. But yeah, that was just a case of unfortunate timing. Oop! That's the tank shooting at him. Hey, Drunk Me's great, just don't leave me alone with the cat girls. Otherwise, I'm gonna drunkenly give him a bunch of head pats. Oop! That decrewed it. Mass Cat got caused by one of those shells falling a little short, knocking a few people out. I'm gonna go ahead and delete everything here. Yeah, but without their heavy infantry, because they all got knocked by the Armiger, now the infantry's out to fend for itself. And oh boy, is that a bit of a mess.
So the Double 1-2, Bastion requesting medical support here.
This is Bastion. Please hold. We are in contact of enemies.
Please hold, we have our own Masscast to deal with. Alright, so that'll be it for the southern garrison. Most of my vehicles are going to stay garrisoned here. But yeah, apparently they don't have any dedicated Lehman Russ support.
Hammer 1, this is Ash, and we'll await you shortly.
Copy that. Be advised, this location already is big and hot.
Roger, we'll try to enter there.
Well, that bomb just murdered most of my demons.
Be advised, small group of demons dropped out.
Want them to get eyes on over here. Then I can spawn a bigger one and have them all concentrate fire on it. But for now, I think I can just bring some dedicated QRF. More large bombs coming in.
Ready. Standing by. On the way. Copy that. Waiting. Copy that. Understood.
Alright, let's get some QRF to come in from various locations here. Hold on, I'm just curious if we were to do...
Standing by. Ready.
Hell yeah.
On the way.
Pretty sure those are bombers, but we'll see how they go.
Standing by. Roger. Standing by.
Interface bugged. Why am I getting shot at here? Oh, no. Well, guess we need some air defense. That wasn't part of the plan. I thought they would go for the corner. How bad are you? Oh, that's red all over.
Hammer 1-2, this is Overlord message.
This is 1-2, go ahead.
There we go.
Is your squad ready to move down to the town?
Looks like the forces of chaos brought QRF from the south and they attacked us instead. There's a guy unconscious in there. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was a bit like, oh, I spawned it. Around back.
All right, how's this guy? Ah, yeah. Got any Narcium? Ooh, boy. Oh god, they blew up one of the Hydras. Oh no. Well, this is not what I was planning, but damn. Liru's gonna get in hotter and hotter water here. That's not a good sign.
Hello, Hammer 1-1, this is Overlord message.
Oh boy.
Hammer 1-1, while 1-2 moves into the town, you start moving along your line of advance northwest. Overlord will try and give you some covering fire, over.
Hey, I've got road exactly.
We need foundry to repair our Chimera. It's damaged and needs fuel.
Acknowledged.
Be over this road.
Jesus Christ. Well, we might have made things a little too OP here. Whoop. Oh, he missed. It's rare where I gotta play my own op, but yeah, I accidentally spawned things that might have been a little too powerful for this one. Oh! God damn.
Hammer 1 back on that.
Well, these Trojans ain't doing much, are they? Well, that's a bit of an oops. What is air defense, though?
Hammer 1-2 Foundry requesting a Chimera repair and refuel on Hammer 1-1 repair.
Liru's probably
All
gonna
four
lose his
zones,
job.
we've got apparently some form of enemy bomber coming toward us from the sky. Surrounding time.
Woo!
Overlord, this is 1-2. Do you have permission to move up to the next zone? Ours is clear.
Wait one. Hammer 1-1 this
Yeah,
is,
right.
wasn't it?
Oh. Just a little fucky wucky.
Overlord, send for 1-1.
Are you mobile yet? 1-1.
Jesus.
Negative. Currently 1-1 is picking up Dolores, and then we will get it over.
I have a funny idea.
Hammer 1-1 actual. Back
Bomber coming
online.
back northwest. 98.
You're probably wondering, how is this thing able to hold all these people? The answer is, don't ask questions. Ouch.
Foundry, this is Hammer 1-2.
Oh god, Samia. Did you just crash into it and it made it burn on the other side? Jesus. I think there's one more.
Wait, like,
Yeah, if you look over there, seems to be down. Woo!
Foundry, are you alive?
Again, it's meant to be a bomber. Him seems to be a bit more powerful than a bomber.
This is 1-2. We need a repair. The Batwing crippled our car.
They're called Batwing.
Can do.
apparently.
We'll get to you shortly.
Just probably gonna add that one to the blacklist until we have more, you know, heavier targets to push into the AO. Yes.
Arsenal got Kush blooded.
Someone wants to
Okay, I'll replace Arsenal with Santa.
proceed towards our line of advancement now. We've been delayed by that bomber.
Copy 1-1.
Alright, should have the option now.
Skullbreak, as soon as you're able to start moving, you are clear to do so.
Understood, boys.
Hey, Shark, how you doing?
Multiple zones, be advised, shell markers 9 through 11 are being shelled.
Overlord
Overlord, this is Bastion, back on that.
Copy that. 1-2 Skullbreakers, do you copy over? Copy that.
1-2 copies, but
I
we're
think I'm
still
just going to
waiting on
remove
these
it from
guys
play
before
at this
move out,
point, because
so.
at this point we're kind of just bullying
Understood.
air.
Foundry, this is Overlord message.
Go for Overlord, this is Foundry.
So just Overlord Chimera marker, get repair, syndrome order.
Can do, I just finished my last customer, headed your way.
Copy that.
Damn, it's foggy in this AO. Oh, I've got left and right auto cannons. Jesus. Oh, the other one here is just going to be a testament to crazy ass giant aircraft. Looks like they're building this up as a bit of a fob here. You guys want to say hi to Bobby? I know how to say hi to Bobby. Dang, Bobby has friends now. And there goes that guy. Alright, we're gonna send another wave of QRF. I'm thinking a full platoon from back here. Start getting into militia groups here. For a bit of a counterattack force, let's go ahead and clean up some of the bodies in the rear line here. We have a Chimera that's just hippity-hoppitying along. That's kind of funny. Just want to make sure I don't delete any player vehicles because they're custom scripted to respawn. So anything the player base leaves, I want to make sure that we can just fix, you know?
Go ahead, Foundry.
Foundry is bringing the Chimera to you.
Thank you very much.
So I'll make sure things aren't spawning in their vision, you know, we have a little bit of depth to work with here. Back here, though, it doesn't matter, because, you know, there's people all the way in the back line. So we'll utilize that next ridge. We are about a third of the way through our kill count here. That is A-okay. Big bombs dropping on all the defensive vehicles. Fair enough. Actually, we're going to dip into some blood-packed units here. guys are like 12 to 14 a squad. No, I don't have any goats. Nor will the goats come and bite people's dicks off, I'm sorry to say. There we go. I've used them on the 31st before, though, and they got immediately sniped out of the sky, so I think it's just a matter of whoever's on with a certain type of acid that can immediately murk them, you know? Say that. Clean up the rest of the stuff back here. I got guys back here with little recon las guns looking around. Oh, well, Jaeger got forgotten about. Nope, looks like they realized.
Well, small town of Diego's farm is mainly clear. You're clear to start moving northwest to your next marker.
Alright, I want to start getting to the numbers of 750 here. We're going to start pumping militia teams. You know, I kind of disagree, actually. The armor, even though it would sometimes blitz forward, was actually a very vital part of their front line. And that's why I don't feel comfortable spawning anything super heavy today, because armor was the main component to bring that, like, push that back. Don't get me wrong, when I first started with these guys over a year ago, armor was a little egregious, but they've since learned, and we've actually found a really good balance with them. But now it's, you know, it does feel like something's missing without the player base fielding any Lehman Russes, funny enough. Alright, we're about a third of the way through the garrison here. Oh, that guy got bonked. Did you just yell Amana says he hit him?
This is Foundry the 1-2.
This is 1-2. Thank you very much.
Would you like it delivered to you, or you be picking it up?
Nah, I'm right there. I'm gonna grab it. Thank you.
Roger that.
I don't know where that guy was from, but you know. Makes me want to send more, you know? Purging dead bodies behind them. Frames are a little low at the moment. They're on 2 circled hills. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Oop. So it respawns because it's kind of gliding through the water quicker than I can take care of it, you know? Oh, I just realized there wasn't a Space Marine on the map and it just... Oh, shit. I didn't have any for debug, so it loaded the skeleton model and caused a small lag spike on the server. That's an oops on my end. Oh, I'm a goober. I guess that means we're not using the ogre skeletons then. Yeah, so I'm gonna land right in the middle. Oh, that vehicle got annihilated immediately. Good God.
Thermal 1-2 via Medcat.
Ouch. But it delivered a mass cast, which was the desired effect.
Should be on the way to you in a second.
.646 at the... We want to be at 750 by the hour mark. And it did take them a little over an hour, over a few minutes to start the operation itself, so... I'd say hour 5 we want to be at the 75 mark, but we're at 650 now, so... That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Got that group over, deleting other bodies. Getting rid of everything behind them to keep the frames as best as I can. Now we're starting to see them pushing. People are dying. Oh, did Demio try to fly in reinserts or something? I don't know what happened there. Anyway, I'm gonna go to debug corner real quick. I have a feeling there's gonna be a good chunk of bodies.
I want to see this bash will be on your position shortly.
We just don't want to remove any of these, because that'll break my Zeus interface. Oh, a little bit of friendly fire, too. That's not good. I found that in 40k scenarios, sometimes bodies will, like, fill in. Here, we'll leave one survivor for fun. And he immediately shoots. That's it. That's you. You're the sole survivor.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to this plane, but it just did a nosedive and killed him.
Wah, wah.
Thank you.
Have fun. Good luck. They'll expect one body in the crash, brother. Rest are gonna be militia. Rammed into your head. All right, personal note, I'm doing this to Bobby because I love Bobby. Chaos. Hi, Bobby. Damn, that wasn't really nice, Bobby. I love Bobby. Oh god, the Ogrins are charging into the compound. I went down more by friendlies than by bloody heretics. Ah. Cheers, all. Drink to that, bro. Blame it on the shoot me paper on your back. Eh, fair. If you have a shoot me paper on your back, that's probably gonna get you shot. Just how it is. This is the core area here, and then we got two little side areas, so I don't mind getting us up to like 1,000 kills here. That my nuts hurt. Bruh, come on. Wait, no, up to, okay, no, I get it. Yeah, because I have a quota. Then again, it says on the map how many bad guys are in here. You're fighting 1,500 dudes, bro. Granted, we're halfway through. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. Did he just crash into the mountain? Here I am worried Air's not gonna have a good time because I've shot them down too many times. And we just straight up watched him crash into the side of a mountain. Never mind, I don't care anymore. We're good. Gamers never look up, bro. Gamers never look forward. There's the fucking mountain. Hey, buddy. You okay? You... what? Hi? You good? You just crashed into a mountain. I'm just worried if you're alcoholically impaired at the moment.
No, I had the extreme misfortune of someone entering the room when I was doing a maneuver.
Are you alive?
Well, at least it doesn't count as a death, so hopefully the vehicle will respawn in a bit and you can get back to work, okay?
Why, thank you, But hey, at least I got my diet of minerals for the day.
This is Foundry.
Yeah.
The Foundry
I'm just gonna
element you're
drink more
responding to
and get
is
worse
up.
as a Zeus for you.
Okay.
You know what? I think I'll join you.
This is 1-2. We need a replacement
buddy.
Chimera. It got fucking detonated.
Alright, let's throw in CSAT. No, I'm just kidding. It might actually get mad at me. Assault squads. Then again, support squads do have flamethrowers, so we're gonna throw one of them in as well. Good old CSAT. They'll never see it coming. I miss, we did an April Fool's Op way back when with the 700 Canadian aka TOC. And I basically replaced all the CSAT guys with actual like 40k weaponry. And I replaced all their vehicles with 40k like weapons, but like still vanilla vehicles. It was pretty funny. Ah, man. No, we ain't doing CSAT, but I can do Damon. I want the big one, so we're gonna do a normal smasher, but oh god, not 32. I'm gonna delete one of them though. Wah, wah. Oh! They killed that kind of quickly. Larry. I got one. Is that guy running up with a shield to melee them? He got hit so hard his teeth Brock. He got it so far hard, he got to reset to the default animation. I fucking love it. Ooh. Oh my god. You can't beat comedy like that. Little bit of body cleanup here. Again, I do body cleanup because I don't like the automatic systems, because what if you have to loot AT and you're in a really shitty situation? Speaking from experience. Though 40k, you could probably have one. Drunken thoughts with Liru. I should actually ask if I could put a body cleanup on for like 5 minutes, because that would make the most sense. No, I can't, because they do Narcium. And they need to harvest that from dead bodies, so we can't put a 5-minute timer on it. That's why. There goes drunk Liru thoughts. What are we at? 914, so there's about 600 parasics remaining. Looks like they're knocking over trees to drop off a vehicle. Timing-wise, we're at an hour at 933 kills, so theoretically, if I wanted to, I could go for the record again, but I don't feel like doing it today.
Go ahead and 1-1.
Because 937, technically 920, what's 920 times 2? That's 1,840.
Move on to your next one, Eva.
Which means the kill record would be only another, like, 300 away. But no, I put a hard limit on myself for this one because I don't want to constantly spam AI. I want to let them gain a little bit more ground here. I'm going to turn the pathing on for these guys. I think I varied them too much. Usually I do like 4 guys in a building. This time I decided to do like 1 per, like multiple, but I think 4 per building would have been smarter. That's my normal way of doing it. I just wanted to test to see what happens if I do it the other way. Because I always like to mix and match, but it just spaced them out too much.
Current wave of shelling is landing in unoccupied area.
I'm aware, covering barrage.
Over.
All 4 times you are clear to move towards the next lot of objectives. Skullbreakers, support 1-2 moving on that workers' village. Good.
Get this guy on continent turret back here, and he was just never checked on.
Skullbreakers is 1-2. Where are you exactly?
We are directly south of the village.
I see. Give us a moment and we'll be with you.
Understood, we're engaging visually.
Have fun.
Alright, from here we're gonna start deploying things. On the opposite side. Oh, he finally got off the turret. Oh no, they're multiplying!
is Ashton. We have visual on Stormbreakers. ETA 1 minute.
Almost at 1,000, so I'm thinking 250 we'll keep for the remaining 2 AOs on here and let them get some room to maneuver. Probably finish within the next 30 minutes, that's what I'm thinking. We got some of the garrisons that have gotten out, sure, but... Try repositioning some of the existing units here.
Oh, gee.
I found that commissar. I think in the meantime, let's go ahead and like set up what'll be around here. I want some chaos cultists because they do have flamethrowers on the support teams.
Bastion, this is Overlord message.
Overlord, this is Bastion, same message.
What's the situ, over?
Skullbreakers is fixed now. Just currently tweaking the last number.
Oop, that's a grenade.
There's a guy hidden in the front of our Chimera.
That was fucking right. Everyone patch up. Somebody check.
I will put another armiger on the final objective, but we haven't gotten there yet.
No one else is coming.
Everything else that's alive, I'm gonna just respawn for later.
Hello Foundry, this is Overlord message.
This is Foundry, go for it.
New marker Overlord Chimera to the northeast, need repair as soon as you're able.
Roger that. I will have the infield technicians reach you and talk about the Chimera warranty.
It's an extended warranty, though. That's a lot of air support.
All call signs. I've marked an area. Shell reactive. Stay out of there. It's under friendly artillery fire.
Copy that. I'm holding away from shell reactive.
Alright, 1045, so there's 455 units remaining in the AO, more or less. Big chunk of them spawned right here, we'll spawn the rest on that far side. Core heads and thanks for the follow. So, you gotta remember, at the 31st Steel Legion, they run Narcium as a mod, which means they harvest stuff that insta-heal people from dead bodies. So I have to keep some dead bodies in play for them to have time to harvest that.
I acknowledge. Enemy Lehman spotted. They're operating in the area.
I just glitched myself, and I'm probably gonna die. Yep. Whoops! Where will you be when Arma Physics strikes? I guess it's time to be a bit Slaneshi since I'm already drunk as shit. Player base. Oh, look, it's an Ogren. Hey, come on, we can talk about this, right? Right?
But then you shot me. You're a bad
No,
man.
no, it's okay. I can put that away. See, we're fine. I panicked.
Bonk him.
No, it's fine. Ah! Bro fucking launched me. God damn.
Breakers, Hammer 1-2, as soon as you're able, try moving on Hill 50 as shown on map.
Yeah, I was gonna be friendly, but then you shot me. Ah, damn. You know, he got me there. He got me there.
Oh, Sample wants overall. Do you want us to head over to Hill 57?
Where's 57? Over.
57 is to the far west.
Alright, still hidden good. Didn't want to accidentally drag glitch something. Ooh, boy. Uh-oh! Well, that didn't really work out in our favor, did it? What happened to those 5 Valkyrie? Oh god, they're getting engaged. Yep. Fuck. Alright, 1 second. That broke my ability to soft log because I RC'd a unit within a second of it dying, which breaks my ability to parse RC capabilities, so I'm just soft logging real quick. Oh well. Shit happens. Probably shouldn't have RC'd that unit, but you know, I'm a bit drunk right now, so it's hard to make that work. Narcium, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the exact lore behind it. I just know it as a mod in Arma 3 and how it works. Oh, so what do you guys think? I'm gonna be honest, I drank about 12 shots worth of elderflower liqueur, which was at about 40%, so is the stream still enjoyable? Or am I too drunk to be streaming right now? Oop! Oh, okay, I thought I crashed my game by deleting that asset real quick. I'm like, ah, shit. I'm good, more Slaneshi. Well, I tried with the Ogren, but the Ogren kind of just murdered me. So, you know, didn't really get that one off. I'm going to be tipsy for Stillwater. I'll probably recover by Stillwater. I don't want to be drunk for Stillwater because Stillwater I got to be more serious on. That one's going to be fun, though. We're going to be breaching a pirate ship. Yar har. Didn't mean to delete the units there. I was deleting the markers on accident, which were groups, but oh well. What are we looking at? 11:33. With a bunch of units running up to the... Looks like they noticed.
Overload.
True, a hijack ship. Damn, well, there goes the majority of that infantry.
Oh, didn't transmit.
Looks like they're deviating from the plan. They're more so, well...
Copy that. Let me know when you've cleared out Hill 50.
They might still run down there. We will see. What do we got? We're gonna put that there. Grab some specialist infantry. I want to spawn everything first, then I'll set it up. And then some blood pacts. Plasma running interference, and then some regular patrols. Oh, right, and then we need a shit ton of militia. That should be enough. We'll do demons when they come in a bit closer.
Skull breakers to big boss.
Get up from the map. I think some more forward units on the ridge would be good as well. It's just in the dip is a bit tough. Let's see, at 12:09. Alright, sorry about that. One second. Yeah, so I think the rest of it we'll just secure in that position, and then we'll start organizing patrols here. It does sound like they're bombing the shit out of that other position, though, let's be honest. They killed the majority of what's already in here.
Overload back on net.
Yeah, I'll probably finish by the 45 mark for your local time.
Before starting to mount up and make any preparations, you need to move east toward the next 7 objectives.
Overlord, this is 1-2 and Skullbreakers. Our car got bricked, so you'll have to give us a minute.
No problem. I'm going to get shelling orders initiated on shell zone 15 and 16.
And it sounds like we're going to start prepping some early artillery, and so I'm bringing QRF. But it looks like a big chunk of force just got killed off.
This is Foundry, the go for last call time.
Stuff died.
This is 1-2, we need a repair. We're fucked.
Roger that. The representatives of the Foundry Consortium are en route.
So the debug corner, it's spawning stuff that they're digging up. So one of them was making a fortification, but it put it over there to parse it before it actually pushed it through. Alright, 12:30, which means 269 bodies are remaining. And we had some of that up here, but it looks like they're already in it, so... Oops. And I did it again. Hear those shells whistling in. God fucking damn it.
So this is Avalon 1-2 Overlord. We're pushing over to Hill 57, correct?
Skullbreakers to Big Boss.
Go ahead.
Where is our next objective you would like us to go to?
East up, east side of the island.
Understood.
Avalon 1-2, we're over to Hill 57 now.
Negative, standby. Wait for 1-2's vehicle to be repaired. Move out at the same time.
Okay, backing up to Avalon 1-2's location.
Oh, that RD is pounding the shit out of my infantry. And air is also softening up the armor positions. There's about a 40-point difference, so should be good. That's 36 infantry right there. Alright, let's see how that parses out. That's all the vehicles taking on, goddamn. is 206, which I'm pretty sure I have most have spawned right now, so we'll probably bump it a little past 1500, but that's okay.
This is Hammer 1-2, we are moving out.
Copy that, all close signs to this again, maybe.
That was a fucking time. What is?
Bro doesn't have a scope, but he's got 3 barrels. And they're getting kills, so... $13.25. One vehicle got smoked. Vic got detracked.
Copy that.
Okay, we got 4 people up. I guess so, but I'm not looking.
This is looking a little messy here.
Hear me, but follow!
Bro's medic and he's trying to line up a shot with a plasma gun on him. Run, Forrest! And there he goes. Macro-wise, a lot of the QRF got killed off. It's like a single Chimera pushed up and then a bunch of coastal forces. Some of them drowned. That's no bueno.
The 711 to overlord there's nothing on there, Hill 57, moving into assist skull breakers at the east box.
Acknowledge.
I'm pretty sure at the I'm at the spawn limit though of 1500 though for what I wanted to start, so we'll see what parse is in, and then if I find any wiggle room I'll spawn a bit more, but yeah, at 103 guys remaining. I think I have a little bit of wiggle room, maybe for like 20 units. So I'll send that in form of 24 right there. Ouch. Oh no, the server! Oh! Oh no! I haven't done anything different than usual, so what killed it? Oh. Server 1, flawless victory. Damn. What killed it? I haven't done anything different. Like, this is the standard amount of AI I'd spawn in, you know? That's weird. Yeah. Man. Oh, well. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back at, maybe the Ogren's in the water. That could be... No, they're not in the water anymore, though. I have no idea. That's crazy. Hold on, there's a chance. Let me see if at the 90-second mark it pushes everyone out of the server. Because if not, it might just be because my client debugged. And, yep. Nope, everyone got kicked out.
Everyone, for a minute.
Alright. Thank you so much for watching. Cooperate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your night. Cheers. Have a good one.
Rebook the server again.